Okay. Happy for the review. Happy. We're at the very least professional. How y'all doing today? My name is Ryan, and this is Down to Business Reviews. As you can see, I have relocated for the time being. My schedule this week is crazy, so I'm actually shooting this very late at night. So I've relegated myself to the garage again, just for this week. I apologize if I'm not my usual sprightly self. This week for Movie Club, we watched Blue Valentine, directed by Derek Cianfrance and starring Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams. Blue Valentine depicts the simultaneous creation and destruction of the love between a young man and a young woman named Dean and Cindy. First of all, this movie is heavy. Don't let the name fool you. It is not a date movie. Unless you were planning on breaking up right afterwards, which, in that case, have I got a movie for you. Have you ever been around a couple that are having a full-blown fight? Do you remember how uncomfortable that made you? Now, put yourself in that place for almost 2 hours, and you have the general vibe of Blue Valentine. There are portions of the movie that depict when Dean and Cindy are truly in love, and gosh darn it all if that wouldn't have been a great indie film. What with all the Ryan Gosling ukulele playing and Michelle Williams tap dancing. But the movie trades back and forth between past and present scenes, and even in those happy moments, you know that their relationship is just a ship headed towards a rocky coast, and it hurts to watch. The performances out of Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams are top-notch. You really feel like in the scenes that take place in the past that they really do love each other. And the scenes that take place in the present, you feel like they're always just seconds away from throwing cutlery. What this movie really boils down to for me is this. I don't want to watch two people pick a fight with each other for 2 hours over stupid shit. Just save yourself the trouble, Cianfrance, and retitle the movie Blue Valentine, How to Be a Dick. Peace. I'm out. I'm not really out. I didn't go anywhere. If I understand correctly, Blue Valentine was a movie that was sort of a catharsis for Derek Cianfrance, the director. The director's parents had an ugly divorce when he was a young man, and this was kind of his way of processing it. Ryan Gosling's appearance in the present scenes are even modeled after the appearance of director Derek Cianfrance. I suppose maybe his reasoning is if you can see what breaks a relationship, you won't be as likely to do those same mistakes. It makes me sad that a movie like this had to be made. Not because it's a bad movie or that it wasn't well made, but because it is probably so close to reality for a lot of people, and that is just really tragic. It's one of those movies I like to refer to as a beautiful train wreck. Sort of like Sam Mendes' film Revolutionary Road. It feels the same heavy, just, kind of way, but it looks amazing. It looks fantastic. It's so well made, but God, it's hard to watch. Cianfrance has this amazing ability to make you feel like you're a fly on the wall, while still making every shot really interesting to look at. For proof of his abilities, please watch his most recent film, The Place Beyond the Pines. That comes out on DVD this week, and I even did a review of it a couple of weeks ago. There are spoilers in the review though, so if you don't want to know any spoilers, watch the movie first. Being a musician, I have to mention the band Grizzly Bear, which provided much of the musical soundtrack to this movie. Their soundtrack lended itself very well to the dissonant feel and mood of the film. Listen to any of their records, but I particularly recommend their most recent album, Shields. It's my personal favorite, and they're just an amazing band. Blue Valentine is a tough movie to give a rating to. I mean, just ask the MPAA. Because it's actually an incredibly well-made film. It just makes me feel so awful after watching it. I want to go, kiss my wife and tell her, this will never be us. Is this you? Blue Valentine gets a 7 out of 10. That's all for this week, friends. Thanks so much for watching my review. Thanks for taking the time. Please leave a comment down below, like and subscribe if you haven't, if you liked anything that I was rambling on about. I really appreciate you taking the time. If you didn't know, I do these reviews for SourceFedNERD's Movie Club. It's a lot of fun. If you'd like to join us, I highly recommend it. It's great to talk about movies, and I've really enjoyed getting to know all of you other movie clubbers out there. All that said, thanks so much for watching again, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one. Like my boss says, it makes you feel like someone took a shit in your lunchbox.